Grace, goodness, and gratitude. Good morning. I pray all is well with you and your family today. Today is Mother's Day, and we all have thanks to give because whether your mom was a superstar or not, she gave you life, and that was certainly a good thing for you. I typically use the story of the first miracle of Jesus to talk about whatever I am dealing with around this Sunday each year. But what I've been talking about lately and what God woke me up thinking about is a different mother story. Last night, we had a birthday/Mother's Day dinner, and we talked about how Marissa became our daughter. The story is important to her because it gives her a sense of appreciation for being chosen and loved. The connection and what I want to share today is the story of Hannah and the son that God gave her, Samuel. We have been talking about prayer and the response to prayer, and this morning, as I woke up and started spending time with God, He reminded me of last night and my Hannah, Marissa. She turned 26 yesterday, and I was 26 when she was born. I thought to myself about how Kathy and I were married for just over 7 years at this point, and that Marissa is such a strong young lady that she could handle raising a child now if she so desired. She is named Hannah, and had she been a boy, we would have named him Samuel, because she was the response to our prayers and all the years that we had struggled to have a child. And that kept Kathy going back to the story of Hannah in 1 Samuel. We know that God loves us and He is faithful. The problem we have is that we are human. And as I say often, we have no concept of time nor timing. Now, we think we do, and our feeble attempts to give it substance is ridiculous. But nonetheless, we try to do it anyway. Our prayers were answered in His perfect timing, and the storms and pain we went through before He answered them were the very things we needed, because for us, it made the preciousness and care of Hannah that much more important. And I know that God's plan for her called for her to be raised in the environment that she was raised in. At the same time, I will remind you that it has not been easy, and we all have had very real problems. I direct you to the many, many entries into this ministry as a record. But as I have tried to convey on many, many occasions, He has taken everything we have been through, good and bad, and used them for His glory. No matter when or how we think the response to our prayers should be, He will always make it right and good. The encouragement is for us to continue to pray and be at peace with His understanding of time and timing, and lean not on our understanding. The obstacles and interventions of human choices may have wriggled the path as we see it, but as I mentioned, His view of the map is from so high up that He can see all the stops between where we are and where He has ordained for us to go. We only get to see the close-up stuff that our human vision will allow, so we have to trust that the answer to our prayer for the next stop is being cleared and made way for us because He said He would. We had no way of knowing that the greatest thing to ever happen to us would come after such pain and struggle, and that it would be such a great blessing that any and all struggles we have seen since have been an absolute non-issue because He gave us her. Happy Mother's Day. Be blessed. Be.